In this video, I'm going to show you how to use hotkeys. Before getting into it, I would like to tell you why are hotkeys important. If you are convenient using your keyboard, then using hotkeys will be very useful and more effective. Most of the beginners will be playing the game with a mouse. When you get familiar with hotkeys, you can use your hotkeys for most of the commands and mouse to direct or point. Using hotkeys, you can play the game with both hands, one with the mouse and the other hand on the keyboard, so you'll be considerably fast. I'm just selecting it using the hotkeys. I'm not using my mouse to select what to build. So with hotkeys, you don't want to navigate your mouse to select this unit, but it will be very confusing initially. It will take some time to adapt to hotkeys, but it will be very useful. I'll show you where to set up these hotkeys. By default, Age of Empires has provided hotkeys for most of the commands which let you to find in options menu. You can use these if you are convenient, or you can change the keys which is more convenient to you. Let me show you how to set up the hotkeys. So the default commands, or you can see it, you can navigate through these hotkeys and find out these default commands. The most of the commands, like in the village build, you can see like the basic build units can be created. I've used the upper portion of the keys like Q, W, E, R, T to build a house, lumber camps, mills, mining camps, town center kind of things. So I also like I have used like S, D, M and U for building blacksmith, monastery and university. And for militia, I'll be using Z, X, C, V and B for building barracks, orchard range, stable, castle and siege workshop. All this build command will be executed in selection of villager, in this case A key. For example, if I want to build a lumber camp, I'll be using A plus W. To build a mill, I'll be using A plus E and like. So for everything, like for example, if I go to the command other game controls, for this like mainly we need to be selecting this particular building, and then we'll be creating this unit. So to go for selecting this particular build, like we'll be using the control commands, we'll be using the same keys along with the control key. For example, for selecting a barrack, I'll be using control plus Z. Likewise, once you select, you can create the primary unit or villager using a command. Mostly in everything, the first unit will be in the A and second unit will be in the S. For example, in stable, the first unit will be the cavalry and second will be the knight. Similarly for other things, like first whatever the unit, the primary unit will be the A. In town center, villager is an A. So in monastery, monk is an A, like this. So I'll show you like how we can use all these things to create the build or create the units when we are playing the game, and how it can help you to significantly increase your gameplay. I can quickly select A plus E to build a mill and A plus S to build a blacksmith, and for building a mining camp I'll be using A plus R to build a mining camp. Likewise, like I can use all these things to, using the hotkeys I can just say what to build the villagers. In this case I'm building a market, I'll be using A plus D to build the market. Like this I'll be keep on using the hotkeys to build. I'm just using the mouse to navigate where to build, but what to build will be selected by the hotkeys. If you can see, like I'm trying to build a barracks or an archery range or whatever it is, like everything using in hotkeys. And also to update, I don't want to go and search for the corresponding buildings. I can just navigate using the hotkeys. For example, if I want to update something in a blacksmith, I can just say control yes, and it will select the black key. It will go to the blacksmith and I can do the update. Similarly, I can select anything like whatever that is. In this case, if I want to update something in barracks, I'll update that. I want to update something in archer range, I can update it. I can just move around. I don't want to search in the map like where exactly is the barrack, where exactly is the archery range or stable. I can just use the hotkeys to navigate. I can select, I can create the units. I don't want to use the mouse. I can directly use A and S to select the units, to create the units. For example, the spikeman or whatever it is. Like, and you can use A is the first unit and S is the second unit. So I can just select the corresponding barrack or an artillery range, and I can just use A and S to create number of units instead of I clicking on that number of times. I can use like A plus M to create a monastery, or A plus U to create an university, or A plus B to create a castle, whatever it is. Like, so everything I can do it without using a mouse. I can do all these commands using the hotkeys, and there are much more than these provided as default. So you can explore all those things and see like whatever it is suitable for you, and however the way you want to do it using the hotkeys, so that in future you can play this game really fast without even moving the mouse or searching for the corresponding buildings or updating or creating the units. That's the main purpose of hotkeys. So in this video I'll be have shown you like how to create different units, or how to create different buildings without using a mouse. Everything is mostly have used the keyboard to create the buildings and units, and use just the mouse to point where exactly I need to create it. So I think this video would have been very useful to you, and I'm also keep exploring more and more options. You can customize your, you can edit your hotkeys as per your convenience, and keep playing a better game and even the faster game you like to do. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll meet you in next video. Until then, bye bye. Have a nice day.